CITx, a presentation for SA Water. CITx was designed and built from the ground up to be an all-encompassing CP monitoring, management, control, and reporting system. The system combines data-gathering hardware, a purpose-built, powerful and intuitive application, and TRU control hardware to provide continual monitoring and precise, closed-loop control of your CP system. Through early detection, instant notification, and automatic rectification of CP problems, CITx will extend the life of your asset. CITx hardware builds upon your existing CP infrastructure. Field devices include TrueLink, Polylog, Interlog, and TrueSync. Polylog and Interlog are our CP test point monitors. TrueLink is a TRU monitor and controller, and TrueSync is a range of interrupters for impressed current and sacrificial CP systems. Polylog utilizes proven and rock-solid polarization measurement techniques to gather data before sending it to a central location using state-of-the-art communication systems. With a 200 megohm input impedance, millisecond accurate timing, and a high-quality 16-bit ADC, Polylog can measure instant off potential with industry-leading precision, whilst also complying with all of the requirements of AS 2832. In addition to instant off potentials, Polylog can complete depolarization measurements, conduct stray current surveys, and even monitor IJs, or third-party crossing through the 20 mV criteria. As well as monitoring structure potential, every Polylog measures AC voltage, temperature, and location. Also, additional channels can be added for monitoring ERPs, anode current, or almost anything else you can think of. Interlog is much the same as Polylog. However, it trades its additional inputs for a 2-amp internal relay. This allows it to interrupt galvanic systems to measure instant offs or anode potentials. It can also interrupt coupons for coupon instant offs or coupon depolarization measurements. All of our test point monitors incorporate surge diversion and a high tolerance front end to reduce the risks posed by lightning or induced voltages. TrueLink adds instant monitoring and control to a TRU. 4 configurable 4 to 20 mA inputs allow complete monitoring of a TRU, whilst a digital output can pilot a relay or interrupter, and a 4 to 20 mA output will allow remote control of the TRU setpoint. TrueSync is a remote controllable, GPS synchronized interrupter. Several versions will be available in early 2021, including a 10-amp, 100-amp, and a pilot-only version. TrueSync and the TrueLink Pilot incorporate IIR, which is our infrequent interruption routine, which allows infrequent, single-shot interrupts. For example, a single 1-second interrupt every day, which allows a single off potential to be measured at every test point. All of these devices employ either LoRaWAN or Myriota satellite for comms. Both of these options are extremely power efficient and much cheaper than more traditional communication methods such as 3G or Iridium satellite. Additionally, all devices can use an internal antenna or an external antenna. Generally, LoRa-equipped units will use just their internal antenna. We have tested transmission from within a buried cast iron vessel and had exceptional performance. Myriota satellite technology is perfectly suited to CP monitoring and allows transmission from anywhere in Australia without the need for installation of any other infrastructure. Our custom-made enclosures were designed specifically to fit inside SA Water's various types of test points. They are made from UL F1 outdoor-rated plastic and utilize 316 stainless steel fasteners. The enclosures are IP67 rated, even with the cable gland and external antennas installed. We use a long-life, high-temperature rated lithium thionyl chloride battery and expect the battery life to be in excess of 10 years under the operating conditions specified by SA Water. CITx Central is a vastly intuitive and powerful CP management interface that will give you more insight into your CP performance than ever before. By utilizing maps and binding data to assets, you can navigate intuitively and interact with your assets rather than just interacting with data loggers. CITx Central works as a cathodic protection asset management tool from commissioning to decommissioning of assets. Corrosion instruments will provision your assets, pipelines, sections, and test points for you. Once the CITx field device is installed in the field, it will start sending messages including its geographic location. When messages are received by your uncommissioned field devices, the device will appear in the commissioning list. CITx Central allows you to automatically assign the device to the closest test point, or you can manually assign the device to an asset, section, location, and test point. The company overview page presents a summary of all of your CP data in one spot. You can view an asset summary by clicking on an asset. Or you can view a test point overview by hovering over a test point. You can easily see if a test point is protected, unprotected, or under fault by observing its icon and color. We call this table at the bottom of the page the KPI table. This distills all polarization data to a single point to encourage you to maintain the condition of your CP system. Double-clicking an asset will take you to the Asset Overview page. The Asset Overview page provides in-depth details of the CP performance on a single asset. You can also make configuration or mode changes to all data loggers on the asset. Double-clicking a field device will take you to the Device Overview page. The Device Overview page provides all details from the single device. This includes in-depth status and diagnostic information. You can also make configuration or mode changes, one at a time. Finally, our TrueLink controllers allow closed-loop feedback control of your TRU, enabling accurate and optimized control of the entire pipeline, not just a discrete point adjacent the TRU. By closing the control loop with the TrueLink, CITx Central becomes significantly more effective. Not only does it monitor your data, but it can now ensure that your CP system is always operating optimally. It can rectify many issues automatically and automate manual and repetitive tasks. Through early detection, instant notification, and automatic rectification of CP problems, CITx Central will extend the life of your asset.